I'm Rodrigo de la Rosa, everyone, and welcome to the Lake Night Science Show. In today's program, we are going to take a moment and talk about natural disasters that have damaged or caused a negative impact on our society. The viewers have spoken, and they would like to know more information about hurricanes. I believe we all know what a hurricane is. If you don't know exactly what it is, here's a little definition. A hurricane is a type of storm which forms over tropical or subtropical waters. For more information related to hurricanes, I would like to welcome hurricane specialist, scientist Alejandro Cavazos Pequeño.
Hi Rodrigo, how are you, man?
Good, everything's very well. How are you? How's work?
I'm doing quite well. Thanks for asking. So, as I was getting prepared, I heard and said that the viewers wanted to learn more about hurricanes. Is that right?
That's totally true. What a great sense of hearing you have. Anything you would like to share with the viewers at home?
Well, just like you mentioned earlier, hurricanes are a type of storm that forms over tropical or subtropical waters and are considered the most violent storms on Earth. The scientific term for all these hurricanes is tropical cyclone. Tropical cyclones that form over the Atlantic Ocean or Eastern Pacific Oceans are called hurricanes. The question I get asked the most is how are hurricanes formed? And the answer is the following. For a hurricane to form, there needs to be water, warm ocean water and moist, humid air in the region. And when the water is released from the air, it is creating clouds of the storm. And as it rises, the air of the hurricane rotates. And that's how these hurricanes or tropical cyclones are formed.
Whoa, you have it, folks. Mr. Cavazos has just told us the proper name of, of hurricanes and how they are formed. Not all of this information is general, but the viewers want to know about a specific hurricane. This hurricane was the first tropical cyclone of the 2010 Atlantic hurricane season, formed from a powerful tropical wave. It developed slowly in the Caribbean Sea and drifted westward as it organized and intensified until it made landfall north of Belize City. I think you know which hurricane I'm talking about, folks. You guessed it, Hurricane Alex.
Oh, what a great choice from the viewers that wanted to know about this hurricane. So, as we already mentioned before, we spoke about the route of Hurricane Alex and how we were in the middle of it. But did you know that Monterrey wasn't the only city affected by it?
No, I thought Monterrey was the main city affected. Would you like to tell us about the other places that were hit?
Of course I would, no problem. So, apart from Monterrey City getting hit by Hurricane Alex, there were other countries affected. And these countries are Groenlandia, Bahamas, Bermudas, and Azores.
Whoa, what amazing fact. I didn't know that. Mr. Cavazos, do you know how much damage did this hurricane do in Monterrey?
Yes, Hurricane Alex left damage value of around 16,896 million pesos and a balance of 15 people died in the process. Also, Alex destroyed urban infrastructure, houses, and vehicles overnight on July 1st, leaving 1,508,000 families affected.
Damn, that's so sad. I didn't know that, and I think the viewers didn't know either. At the time of the strike of Hurricane Alex, Mr. Cavazos, do you know how the government acted?
Yes, I do. After I made some research, I realized that the government at the time was under the charge of Rodrigo Medina, who installed the Reconstruction Council of Nuevo León, in which organizations such as the Secretariat of Socialist Development, or CEDESOL, the Tecnológico de Monterrey, the UANL, the Regiomontana University, the University of Mexico, and mayors of the metropolitan municipalities contributed.
You really come prepared, Mr. Cavazos.
Yes, I did. Now, I would like to add some extra information that I have. So if you please show the table.
There it is.
As you can see in this table, it basically explains the category of the hurricane, which depends on its speed. As you can see here, category one, the wind speed goes from 74 to 95, which is not that bad. But if we go over to category number 3, it's from 111 to 129, which the damage can be quite extensive. And now the worst category of all is category 5, which goes from wind speed from 157 or higher, which the damage can be catastrophic. And you might want to take a picture of this because you might need it anytime and you don't know when it will be helpful.
Thanks for adding that. That is very interesting. Imagine that right now we are in the middle of an upcoming hurricane. What security actions shall we do?
What you should do is stay indoors during the hurricane and stay away from windows and glass doors. This is because if a glass or window breaks, you might get caught with the glass and have very bad injuries, and you won't be able to go out due to the storm going on. Also, close all interior doors. This is to secure and brace external doors, so you avoid getting water all over your house. Keep the curtains and blindfolds closed, and do not be fooled. If there is a lull, it could be the eye of the storm. So you have to be careful with this because the wind will pick up again.
Thanks for this wonderful advice, Mr. Cavazos. Well, that's it for all today, folks. Thank you for coming, Mr. Cavazos. It was a pleasure having you here, and thanks to the viewers for synchronizing with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cavazos.
Thank you.